So, dear students, so I would like to start the C++ history. So, C++ is a general purpose programming language developed by John Stastok in the year 1983 at Bell Labs. So, previously it was the BCPL actually. BCPL. So, initially it was language, later became C language. So now again they incremented something in C. So now it became C++. So later they did many modifications. Okay. Previously it was C. Now C with some classes. Okay. C with some classes. And you can call it as some C++. They incremented something. C with the classes. So some history was there, 1979 to 83. Some features they added, like classes, inheritance, these concepts added. Strong type. In the 1985, the first version of C++ was released by John Stastok. In 1983, some other revisions, 1990. So like that, some modifications in the 1998 and 2011, C++ 11, and similarly 2014, 2017, 2020 versions released. And before that, I would like to take some simple programs and what is the structure of C++. Okay, that I would like to tell. This is all. So here we are going to take first concept, basic structure of C++. And here for any program, we require two things, main two things. One is input, one is output. Suppose if you want to take some input, what we require is called input. Okay, we are doing some process. So finally, we are getting for anything. Okay, some process will be there. Here, some process is there. Process here. Some input is required. For the given input, we are doing some process. So finally, we are getting the output. Okay, even if you want to prepare it, also we require milk and powder, sugar. Okay, finally, we are doing some process. So finally, we are getting the output, either tea or coffee. Like that for anything, even if you want to calculate some addition, what we require for addition. So generally we require some two numbers we require. Two numbers we require. Suppose you are taking a value and b value. So later we are doing some process a plus b. So finally we are getting some result c, some result. Otherwise, this is output. So we can what we require is input and so this is called process. Yes. And finally we are getting the result. Some result we are c. Similarly, anything, even if you want to calculate simple interest, even for simple interest, what we require, calculate simple interest, generally we require principal and time, rate of interest. Later, we are doing some calculation, PTR by 100. So finally, we are getting simple interest. Simple interest. So for anything, input is required. What we require is input. So we are doing some process. Finally, we are getting some output we are getting. This is called output. Simple interest. So here first we will try to learn the structure of the C++ and what are the different types of data types and to solve the problem statement and how to declare the variables. And next, use appropriate operators and programming equivalent statements. Read input and from the console and display output to the console. Console means screen display purpose. So simple program I would like to take. You can use any online compiler. Some PDB online compiler, any compiler you can use. PDB. So here I can choose the language and C++. Otherwise, this is 2014 version, 2017 version, 2020 version, 2023 version. Generally, I'm using C++. So this is the main structure actually. Hash include first statement, hash include IOString. So why we have to include, I will tell you later. Next, using namespace. The second statement, and this int main is the third statement, and we have to start curly braces. Now this is only cout is required. And here you write whatever you want. Then inverted commas, anything you want. I will come across like this. Okay, now return 0 and curly braces. Now you can run. So what is the output? Output is welcome to C++. Whatever you want to display, you write within inverted comma using cout. If you want, you can write your name also. The name will be displayed. Whatever you write, that will be displayed. My name I'm writing. If you want to display star, 4 stars. 4 stars will be displayed. Whatever you want here, that you can display. Star. Suppose if you want ampersand, ampersand displayed. Run it. So use run command. Here green color. Otherwise you can use F9 also. So whenever you want to display on the screen, you have to use cout and this less than symbol compulsory. So within inverted comma, whatever you want to write, you can write. This is input operator, 0. Next, suppose if I want to do some calculations. Okay? First, I'm taking two numbers. So, what is int? I will tell you later. Just to take some a equal to 10, b equal to 20. And just now I told now some process input. This is input. Okay. Now I'm taking the process. C equal to a plus b. A plus b. Now you see what is the result. I'm not getting any result. Actually, 10 is stored in A, 20 is stored in B, A plus B. That means 10 plus 20, 30. It is stored in C, but it is not printing. Here we are not getting any output here because we are not giving the instruction that you print. Every instruction we have to give. Print instruction means see out. That also we have to give. Then only it will act. Okay? Each and every statement we have to give the instruction. And use run command. Otherwise, F11. So you will get the output. Now 30 will be printed. So this C out is the output operator. C out greater than the output. So you remember. Okay. Next, C in is there. C out is for output operator. Next, C in is also there. C in. C in is the input operator. C out is output operator. Next, C in is input operator. C in. C in is input operator. Greater than we have to use. So let us see. Uh, so now we have assigned the values A equal to B 10, B equal to 20 like that. So instead of assigning, so I want to read the values from the user. Okay. So just A, comma B, comma C. Now you see Cin. Cin is for taking the value from the user. It's nothing but reading. Okay. A, B, and C equal to A plus B. Now we are printing the C. So now let us see the output using run command. Now what is the output? No, first input. Input we have to give. Cin is indicating we have to give the value. So let us give the value here. 10. Next second value. From 15. 10 plus 15. So total it is 25. It's 25 printed. Okay. See, when I am taking the run command, it is not giving anything here, not showing anything. So what to type here we don't know. When you are writing the code, when you are the programmer, you know this is for addition purpose. So we have to give two values. Like that we know. But in the same program will be run by some other person. I don't know what to enter. Okay. So for that purpose, always better you give the display. Okay. Display will be done by cout. Enter two values. Two values. So now you see what happens here. Enter two values. So user will understand that how to give two values. Values we are giving. Space is in the space we are giving means the another variable, the another value will be stored in another variable. Space indicates separator. This is a separate number. 12 is separate and 34 is separate. If you are giving space or if you are even you are giving enter also, so it takes is a separate number. 12 is separate number, 34 is separate number. Now output will be printed. So what is 46 we don't know means you can write result. Everything we have to type. We have to give the instruction. Whenever you are writing cout, then only it will be displayed. Otherwise, it won't be displayed. Now you see, we are giving two values. Now this result is 40. Okay. So you remember one thing, cout is the output operator. Cin is the input operator. And these two functions will work, cout and cin will work only if IO stream is available. Then only it will be work. See, if I am deleting a statement and I run it, so you see error you are getting. Cout was not declared in the scope. Okay, so if you want to use cout cin, definitely you have to include this library. This library comes. I will see. Now you see it will work. ever stream STD. So here you see source. Now you type two values. Whenever you want to use any function, corresponding library is required. Corresponding library is required. Suppose I want to find out the power. A power B I want to find instead of A plus B. Okay. And suppose A power B. POW function is POW A comma B. A power B. I want to calculate. Okay. See, power was not declared. Power function is not declared. Power. So power is a mathematical function that we have to include here. Okay. Power was not declared in the scope. Okay. So whenever you want to use mathematical function, we have to include the math. Then only it will work. See. Now I am giving 2 power 4. 2 power 4, how much? 16. So 16 is the result. 2 power 4 I have given 4 and 16 is the result. Whenever you want to use C out, C in, definitely you have to include IO stream. Any mathematical function, power, okay, and SQRT, sine function, cos function, any mathematical function if you want to use. There are some list of library functions are there. We will discuss one by one later. So it's all regarding the structure of the C++ and how to give input and how to give output. Okay. Okay. Introduction part and only reading and writing value. Next part we will discuss in the next lecture.